For decades, a fringe theory has persisted that the moon is either partially or completely hollow, and may even be an artificial satellite put in place by an advanced alien civilization. Despite being dismissed by the vast majority of scientists, the hollow moon and Spaceship Moon hypotheses continue to capture the imagination of conspiracy theorists and science fiction enthusiasts alike. The notion of a hollow moon dates back to at least the early 20th century science fiction works like H.G. Wells' The First Men in the Moon. It gained more traction in 1970 when two Soviet writers, Michael Vassin and Alexander Sherbakov, published an article in the magazine Sputnik proposing that the moon is an artificial structure created by alien intelligence. Their provocative piece argued that the moon's relatively low density compared to Earth, 3.3 grams per cc vs 5.5 grams per centimeter 3, as well as the bell-like ringing detected by seismic sensors during moonquakes, could be explained if the moon was a hollowed-out body. Vassin and Sherbakov conjectured that the moon may be a gargantuan spaceship housing the remnants of an ancient alien civilization. Adherents of the hollow moon theory point to several other pieces of evidence they believe support their extraordinary claims. Crater peculiarities. The depth and convex shape of many lunar craters are seen as too shallow for their size, prompting theories that impactors merely struck an armored outer shell over a hollow or cavernous interior. Rock composition. The presence of heat-resistant metals like chromium and titanium in lunar rocks is considered unusual for a natural satellite. Theorists argue these may be materials chosen specifically to construct an artificial moon capable of withstanding extreme temperatures. Lunar cements. Gravitational anomalies detected over the lunar maria, large dark plains, are speculated to result from subsurface installations that produced and sprayed a cement material to patch damage in the moon's outer shell from asteroid impacts. Overall, proponents argue the hollow moon's unique physical properties, composition and surface features are better explained as an artificial construct rather than a naturally occurring celestial body. However, the overwhelming scientific consensus dismisses the hollow moon hypothesis as a pseudoscientific conspiracy theory utterly lacking in evidence. Lunar scientists point out: internal structure. Seismic data and other measurements conclusively show the moon has a differentiated interior structure with a thin crust, mantle, and small dense core, the typical composition expected for a natural body its size, not a hollow construct. Density differences. The moon's lower density is readily explained by its lack of a massive iron-rich core like Earth's. This results from the two bodies forming from separate accretions of space matter early in the solar system's history. Impact dynamics. The shallow depth and convex floors of large lunar craters match models of impact mechanics into solid rocky surfaces, debunking the armored shell idea. Crater depths are limited by the size of the impactor and velocity upon impact. Material properties. While chemically unique compared to Earth's mantle, the compositions of lunar rocks and heat transfer properties are entirely consistent with the moon's formation in the extreme heat and vacuum environment of space. In short, the vast majority of lunar scientists state there is no credible evidence requiring explanations beyond the well-established theories of the moon's formation from a planetary accretion disk around the Earth. As lunar geologist John Pomeroy sums up, the hollow moon concept is simply a naive, unsubstantiated notion contradicting all the relevant scientific observations of the moon gathered over the past half-century. While entertaining as a work of science fiction, the hollow moon theory remains firmly in the realm of fringe speculation and conspiracy pseudoscience, overwhelmingly rejected by experts who have directly studied the actual evidence from lunar exploration.